All right, we are at Drag Week in Ohio. Now what Drag Week is, you have your race car, but it has to be road legal. Once you take it off the trailer to race, you can't put it back on the trailer. You have to drive to the next drag strip and race at the next drag strip and then drive again to another drag strip all week. And you are not allowed to tow the car or put it back on the trailer. And for tools, you're only allowed to basically whatever you can bring with the car and replacement parts. So you'll see all the drag cars with trailers. We decided bringing a boat was a good idea. So now that the boat car is off the trailer, it can't go back on the trailer. It was originally built as a drift boat. We threw some drag slicks on it that you can't really see. That's the owner of the boat. Make sure you give him a follow. This is the tool trailer. They managed to get the same seat material as the boat. So someone else decided to bring something other than a drag car. Things you wouldn't have expected to see at Drag Week. It looks like we're not the only ones rocking a boat trailer. Look at this truck, man. Gassers are so cool.
Free boat chassis or a good boat shell, cut a hole in it, drop it on top of the drift car, one doing it back.
All right, the time has come. Brandon's gonna take Jenny on the maiden drag strip run. We're gonna see how this goes. Yeah, Jenny's first run. Woo! We are about to find out what a boat's gonna do on the drag strip. So that was pretty interesting. How'd it feel?
It's been a long time since I've been drag racing. Definitely some,
Yeah.
jitters.
So
But plenty more of
as
these.
soon as you hit the line, like just crowd behind the boat, like the whole time.
What are those things? Were those the other cars?
Okay, real quick, I want to explain. They are running the boat in a faster class than it should be, but they're doing that so they can require Brandon to wear a fire suit, have arm restraints, and have a window net because it's open top. There are different levels and different classes. So that car that was next to us, technically, we aren't really trying to compete with it. We're competing in cars that are class slower than what we're running in. They did that strictly so that we would be required to have more safety equipment in the boat. Very first thing that happened when we got here was when we went to switch to the drag radials, he has sort of like a lift system that lifts the boat up. Well, the bracket broke, but one of our fellow competitors has a welder and is going to weld it for us.
There was a couple that were from the tire roll.
Welcome to day 1 of Drag Week, where we decided the best thing we could run is a boat. And our tool trailer slash storage trailer is a jet ski that we're going to be towing throughout the week. Now the RV is going to get put into impound and we can't have it back until the event's over. Support vehicles are not allowed during this event, so as you travel between drag strips or if you break down, that's why you see all these little trailers. When you run your car and break it, you got to be able to fix it with what you bring. You can do anything you want. You can change the motor, whatever. So some people are actually carrying a spare motor with them, just in case.
These guys are out there hustling, but they're truly laying around properly. The vacuum truck's doing its job. Progress is being made.
How cool is this?
That was Sam Colio.
Now this Viper is attempting to be the quickest car ever at Drag Week, so let's see how it does. I'm excited to see it.
Here in that tough-looking 1979 Malibu.
So cool. I am a huge fan of the milk truck.
Small blocks, big blocks, NA, boosted,
boats.
nitrous, boats, milk trucks.
Here comes the milk truck.
Twin turbo, big block in the milk truck. And look at the wheelie out of the milk truck. Everybody loves that thing. And
The boat.
the boat.
Jenny, otherwise known as Brandon Tiltro's boat. It is a turbocharged BMW. It is in fact a BMW, and it's a drift car. Apparently it's...
Somewhat well known in the drift community. It's internet famous.
Warren's over here going, what the hell? He just hopes Brandon...
And Tilthrow can keep his ship together.
Oh, you can do it and I can't? Come on. Brian is the anchor on Fox, which is how he comes up with this stuff. Raise the mainsail.
As Jenny, doing the same thing she did to Forrest Gump.
Slowly leaving in the distance.
2369 at 61 miles an hour.
So unfortunately, the run didn't go well. At least we got a time in, so we're still running. So we're not going to be disqualified, but we broke an axle. So now we have to fix it before we can leave and go on the journey to the next trip, to the next drag strip. And if you're curious how we get to it, we're actually going to jack the boat up off of the car. Okay. And that is how we get to the drivetrain. So, of course, the diff was the last thing we thought we'd have to change. So we had it deep in the hull of the jet ski, which was not fun to get out. But here we go. I think Brandon's flamingo shirt will be done by the end of this fix. All right, Brandon's got the old one out. New one's about to go back in.
1 hour later.
The diff has changed.
New diff is in.
29.
Which we were already debating about changing to this diff anyways, so
We kind of just
made us do it.
it forced us to do the change.
Yeah, forced our hand.
Maybe an upgrade.
Hopefully this is better, shorter gear. Maybe it'll get me down track better. Probably going to be leaving a lot, you know, not as hard.
We don't have another spare, so
Yeah.
What is foreshadowing?
Yep, they are not making it back in one piece, I can tell you that.
We have spare parts.
yeah. So we broke one already, but torquing the wheels back on, then the hull can go back down, and we'll probably get ready just to hit the road.
Started breathing heavy. I didn't know how to pick it up. The power
He's made stands to keep them back there.
heavy. Breathing heavy.
When we get back to the next track, we're gonna swap back over to the drag slicks. So the way this works is they give you instructions that you have to follow, and you have to specifically stop at a couple places and take pictures in front of them. And if you don't do that, you get disqualified. You have to prove that you went the actual approved route. So that is what that looks like. We got a breakdown. Quick stop at Sheets for a snack. We've reached our first checkpoint. We got our, is that our stickers that prove we were here?
No, this is just the tavern advertising,
Oh, okay.
which I don't blame them.
So in order to prove we're actually going on the route, we have to stop in front of the checkpoint and take a picture of the drag car, or boat in our case. That's what we're gonna do. There is a person hanging out of the window. Uh-oh, stalled right there.
You can do it!
Let's go. Holy Toledo. That is so badass. I think we're about done with driving into the sun though. So it makes you turn left. You have to. They got some churches, huh? We've decided to count the Dollar Generals. That's number 4.
That's actually a fancy one.
It is. What's that? Like pillar of light out front.
I don't know what to eat.
And we are at checkpoint number 2. I'm gonna jump out and grab a picture so we can get the checkpoint done. Picture is done. So the big tire cars and trucks will run in all-terrain because that's about the biggest they could get for a street tire, and it still fit what they've got set up. So they'll run that strictly to get down the road. Another car using all-terrains. Let's go check out Hawkins.
Yeah. So,
Looks like a
drive.
cool little store. After you.
Thank you.
You guys like buy and sell too? Which one is Forrest Gump?
I guess that's me.
We'll call him Forrest Gump, yeah.
Jenny out there.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm Forrest.
I like that. That was a nice touch.
Yeah, it was, it was done for Halloween as a joke 2 years ago. It was supposed to last a weekend. And now here we are. Made a whole other car chassis for it instead of what it was on the beginning. Yeah,
sitting on a BMW?
Yep.
That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I just happened to catch the Jenny spot on there, and I was like, oh, I know somebody's gonna be Forrest Gumping that thing now. Someone with a joke can go right.
That's where, yeah, I dressed up as Forrest for that Halloween, and it went real well.
Cool setup.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You have a shop too? Obviously, you can install. Like we're working on.
I thought that was a real guy. Did that. Hopefully I need it someday.
I know that's your area.
Pretty much. My area of expertise, truck bumpers and wheels and steps and motor metals. This is a discontinued wheel. It's becoming a classic. This is kind of what I need to build for mine because it's just open.
Yeah. Yeah, you need some kind of shroud on it.
Ready? Yeah, ready. Back on the road.
That is what it was originally built for, was drifting wise. Yeah. This is the first foray into drag racing, so for this one.
I'll be watching you this week.
It's hard to miss.
Yeah, yeah.
Welcome, Brandon. We got a privacy shade for the couch.
You have a separate
Like
living
a-
room.
Yeah, living room. School clinic style.